Gotta put some socks on, it's almost noon. I've gotta get out of the house, I've gotta move. It's been too long, it's been 2 days. Let's get in the car, let's go Blu-ray hunting. HMVCX charity shops. How many Blu-rays can I cop? Is it more than last time? Blu-ray hunting. Is it more than last time? Blu-ray hunting. I don't like how it's looking, cause my luck's not as good as it should be. My mind is on the dark side. Like really, I'm down to my last 35 quid. But I'ma keep on looking. Blu-ray hunting, we'll keep on looking. There it is, just in time. Another Nolan film I didn't have to buy. My wallet said, you dodged a bullet there. But I know I'm coming back for something rare. I'll be back tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow. Blu-ray hunting.
Let's go Blu-ray hunting. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's time to go and do some Blu-ray hunting today. Oh yes, baby. It's gonna be an okay day, I think. It's not gonna be boiling hot. It hasn't been hot for the last couple of days. We're down into like 20 degrees, so it's been very nice cool breeze as well. Over cloudy a little bit, so that's good. No getting sunturn on this bald bit up here. But yeah, we're off to do some Blu-ray hunting up into Maidstone. Fan-bloody-tastic. Gonna hit all the shops today. HMV, gonna do CEX. Yeah, we're gonna have a look in CEX, see what new stuff they've had in, if anything. Might do a charity shop up there. Then we're going to come back, scoot right across to Canterbury again. We're going to go to Asda and have a look in there. And then we're going to hit the charity shop next to it, which is the British Heart Foundation, that new one. Then we're going to finish it off down Westwood Cross at the Big Cancer Research. Yeah, last time I had to turn around and come home because of the flipping traffic. Hopefully it's going to be a bit more manageable today, so we'll get down there and have a look. I've got my lovely coffee here with my Arabica beans, lovely. And they put a lovely little green sticker on top, yeah, to say that it's with soy milk. Nice. Right, okay, as it's Wednesday, stuff is already out, stuff is already in the shops. Did I have anything delivered in the last couple of days? I can't remember. I won't know until we get home. But I do have an intention to pick something up today as a definite. Might be 2 things, I'm not sure. Next week, I've got a couple of items already coming. So I've got pre-orders for about 4 items next week. So that should be cool. Here is the list. It's only a little list. So it's just the main ones that we'll see. Let me just spin you around because you have to go into receiver position. Otherwise, what's the point? That's right. Okie dokie. Should we start? Are you comfortable? Are you sitting comfortably? Yes. Let's begin. Okay. Thief. Yes. On 4K from... to be perfectly honest, I've never heard of this film. I don't know what it's about. What is it about? A jewellery heist or something? Yeah. Anyway, that's out this week. I won't say today because it all came out the other day. Come Drink With Me. Is that like a spin-off of Come Dine With Me? No, it's not, Paul. That's on 88 Films. And then we've got the Texas Chainsaw Mascara. Yeah. The beginning. Yeah, not the end or the middle, but the beginning. And this is available on 4K again from Arrow. What are you doing on the shelf? We've got The Conjuring, the first one. Yep, that is available on a 4K. There it is. We also have a Steelbook and a nice limited edition that comes with a steelbook. I think they could have done better artwork for this. It's not the best artwork I would have chosen. I mean, look at the original steelbook, the Blu-ray steelbook. That's what I'm talking about. I used to own that and I sold it. I really regret selling it now. In fact, I used to have the steelbook for the Conjuring 2 as well, the Enfield one. So I might have to get them back. Yeah, but anyway, that's out. I hope they do 4K for the Conjuring 2 before the new film comes out, because I've already got the Conjuring 3 at home. The Devil Made Me Do It. I've not actually seen that one, so I'm going to have to watch all 3 Conjuring films again before the new one comes out next month. We've got War of the Worlds, yeah, on 4K limited edition. This is the Tom Cruise one, the Steven Spielberg one. Really enjoy this one. It's definitely going to be better than that one that's on streaming at the moment that I've heard. I've heard it's really bad. Is it with Ice Bag or Ice Tea or Ice Gonads? I can't remember his name. Yeah, what else have we got? We got Lilo and Stitch, or as I always used to call it, Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, this is available. This is the live action version. This is available on a Blu-ray. We also have a 4K as well as a 4K steelbook. And there's two movie collections. There's a Blu-ray 2-movie collection and a 4K 2-movie collections. So we'll have a look, see what they've got in HMV. Now, I've got to admit, I actually didn't see this in the cinema. I missed this in the cinema. And some would say even worse than that, I've never seen the original cartoon. Is it a Disney classic? Is it considered one of the Disney classics? Or is it just a standard Disney release? I don't know. I should have looked that up, actually. Yes, Paul, do your research first. Kermit does. We've also got the Mayfair Witches. Yes, never seen this, but Alexandra Daddario. Why haven't I watched it? I don't know. Okay, so we've got season 2 and also seasons 1 and 2 as well. I would actually just buy these or just see if they're in HMV just to see those blue eyes. Yeah, I would be mesmerised by those blue eyes sitting on the shelf. So we'll have to see if they're there. We also have Monty Python and the Holy Grail 4K steelbook, very nice, and the Innkeepers on 4K. Yeah, that's on Second Sight. There we go. There are a couple of other bits and pieces that are out this week, so if we see them in HMV, I'll video them. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna have to look forward to looking at. Gonna have to. I don't have to if I don't want to, but I will. Yeah, so we'll go and see what HMV has got in stock. Right, okay, let's not delay anymore. It is 9:30. Fantastic, so we're on a little bit of an early one today. Let's get up there. This is my last day of eating normally for 4 days, because I have my tube up the bum colonoscopy on Sunday. And I got to go to a low fibre diet, which means white rice, white bread, white chicken, white everything. Yeah, sounds like a racist food menu. But it's going to be very boring for the next couple of days. But it's got to be done. Anyway, more on that later. Not too much though. Let's get on the road, let's get up to Maidstone, and let's go to our lovely HMV and go and see what they've got. And maybe a pickup or two today. Who knows? Okay, so we are up here at Maidstone. Let's go to HMV. It's a bit windy out there. What the hell's going on? Is there a storm coming or something? Yeah, flipping hell, that's put me out because my hair was going all over the place. Right, let's go to HMV then. Okay, first stop of the day, HMV. Let's get in there.
taxi the front seat, the night at the movies. I can't believe how bad my mood is. These men from my past, they won't go away. I see them in the pictures, it's a bad day. HMV, it helps me get my fix. The boutique selection, the 3 for 50 quid. I see you in the HMV. You might be good, but you don't look cheap. I wish I could take you home, but it's too much, I need a loan. I wish I could take you home, but it's too much, I need a loan. But it's too much, I need a loan. The front seat, the night at the movies. I can't believe how bad my mood is. These men from my past, they won't go away. I see them in the pictures, it's a bad day. HMV, it helps me get my fix. The boutique selection, the 3 for 50 quid. I see you in the HMV. You might be good, but you don't look cheap. I wish I could take you home, but it's too much, I need a loan. I wish I could take you home, but it's too much, I need a loan. I wish I could take you home, but it's too much, I need a loan. But it's too much, I need a loan.
Okay, couple of pickups in HMV, including a couple of films I've never seen. Yeah, what a surprise. Let's go into our next stop. It's under the branches here somewhere, isn't it? There it is, CEX. Let's go and have a look.
I go nuts for old stuff and new specs. Oh, the thrill of the hunt, I live for that. I got 4Ks and CEX. No slip covers, reprinted covers, but I can sleep at night, oh yes. I didn't pay full price for no cover. I got 4Ks and CEX. I go nuts for old stuff and new specs. Oh, the thrill of the hunt, I live for that. I got 4Ks and CEX. No slip covers, reprinted covers, but I can sleep at night, oh yes. I didn't pay full price for no cover. I got 4Ks and CEX.
Please proceed with payment. Thank you for your payment. Please proceed to exit.
Okay, on the way back to the car, 3 pickups in CEX. plus I used my £29.50 voucher. I think it was £29.50. So yeah, happy with that. Really happy with what I've picked up. Picked up a couple of steelbooks and a standard Blu-ray release. So pickups in HMV, pickups in CEX. All we need now are some pickups in a charity shop. And it's 3 for 3. Okay, let's go back to the car. Okay, so we're about to head off over to Canterbury. First stop is going to be Asda. So had some good luck in Maidstone. Yeah, I haven't picked up a few things like this for ages. So a couple of big pickups in HMV, a couple of big pickups in CEX, using my voucher as well. I didn't bother with the charity shops here because we're going to be doing 2 big charity shops over in Canterbury and Westwood Cross. I did pick up some more salmon, smoked salmon. What do you call it? I forgot what they call it. What do they call it? I forgot what it's called. What is it called? It don't say anywhere. Sushi. Yeah, it does. It actually says sushi right on there. Oh God, me. What's going on with my head? Anyway, yes, so I'm going to sprinkle some the black sauce, whatever it's called. Seriously, what's going on? Yeah, I can't remember it. You know the little black sauce that you get on it? Yeah. I'll sprinkle some of that over it and then onto the rice and then we'll head out. Fantastic. Okay, so I'll see you over Canterbury shortly, if I can bloody remember where it is and how to get to it. I can. Let's hope the traffic's not too bad though, because it's pretty bad coming up on the motorway. I think everybody's coming back off the boats and from the continent, from their little holidays, getting ready to go back to school next week. Next Monday, they go back to school down here. I don't know about the rest of the country, but down here it's going to be a lot quieter. Time to go and see some morning showings at the cinema as well. Anyway, I'll see you over Canterbury in a jiffy. Okay, we're over here at Asda. Let's go in and have a look, see if they've got any new movies in this week. Okay, so I know where the movies are. We'll take a little shortcut. Let's go up this way.
So you want to buy a toaster?
Okay, I think we go down a different aisle. Where's the movies? Oh my God! Has Asda actually got rid of them? What? Oh my God, is that it? Holy crap. That's, what the? What? It's... Oh my God, after all this time, Asda has finally caught up with Tesco's and Sainsbury's. Do you know what? That's Crazy Jay. He's cursed. I walk into there and all I see is Crazy Jay down the bloody aisle, and all of a sudden, not only are the Blu-rays and the DVDs completely gone, replaced by plastic cartons, but they didn't even have my favourite Asda yogurts for my Manjuro weight loss journey. Sons of bitches, Crazy Jay is bleeding cursed. You wait until I grab hold of him. I'll grab hold of him by the scruff of the neck. Well, that's it then. No more hunting in Asda. It really is a duh. That's it. Last ever trip to Asda. That's a little bit sad. Wow. I'm going to go in British Art Foundation. The least they can do is have a few 4Ks and steelbooks in there for me. Let's get in there. Let's have a look. I hope what Asda has taken away, British Art Foundation has put us on the shelf.
Walking down the high street, empty as a ghost town. All the cars are parked up, bunch of crooks in Oxfam. And a girl from Bernardo's There's some guy in cancer research, looking in the window, all we ever wanted. There ain't no Blu-rays in the charity shops. 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 We're running out of options. Need a second-hand shop to help support a good cause. Maybe I'll just drop by, put my card in the reader. Tell me, what's your policy? Can I get a refund? All I ever wanted. There ain't no Blu-rays in the charity shops.
I don't know about not being any 4Ks in a charity shop. There's no flipping Blu-rays either. Correction, one Harry Potter. One. Oh dear me. And we started out so well today with pickups in HMV and CEX. And it's turned into a disaster. First Asda, no British Heart Foundation. We've only got a cancer research to go, and I dread to think what we're going to find down there. Oh my lord. I tell you what, they had massive racks of CDs in there, and as I walked up towards the back, there was a bloke, he looked so bored, checking every single CD that's just come in, like trays and boxes full of CDs that people offloaded. Obviously they have like Apple Music or Spotify or stuff like that, so they're offloading all their CDs, but there's going to be a crap ton of CDs in there soon. Oh my lord. Right, okay, well, the only thing we can do is get down cancer research before Crazy J gets down there and bleeding gets his grubby little mitts on them and curses that place too. He's been in here, isn't he? He's been in here. He's definitely been in here and he's cursed this place. Yeah, right, okay, let's get down cancer research. We might beat him down there to it. Right, okay, we're down here at our last stop today. Cancer research. I'm behind the door because it's bloody windy, otherwise it'll faff all over the mic. Yeah, let's go in the cancer research. Let's go and have a look. Please be something in there.
Down at the crossroads, Main and 2nd. This time of year they're open late. Fill a basket full of clothes, bring the children, sign the papers, don't forget the date. They got enough dresses, they got enough shoes, they got enough jackets to fill up the news. What they really need's a home, that's the way it ought to be. But right now they need your DVDs. Bring your old DVDs down to the charity. There's a whole lot of people living out on the street, and a good distraction can be a lifesaver. We need your movies on a disc, not a streamer. Think of your kids if you lived in a car. Imagine yourself with nowhere to go. Imagine yourself in the backseat with nothing to do but stare at your feet. They need a distraction, need to calm down. You need a distraction to keep you from breaking down. And we all know TV's a great way to relax, but you can't stream anything when your phone ain't charged, and they all could use a good laugh. So come on, so dig through the closet, pull them all out, bring your DVDs down, come on, do it now. Bring your old DVDs down to the charity. There's a whole lot of people living out on the street, and a good distraction can be a lifesaver. We need your movies on a disc, not a streamer. Think of your kids if you lived in a car. Imagine yourself with nowhere to go. Imagine yourself in the backseat with nothing to do but stare at your feet. Need a distraction, need to calm down. You need a distraction to keep you from breaking down. And we all know TV's a great way to relax, but you can't stream anything when your phone ain't charged, and they all can use a good laugh. So come on, so dig through the closet, nowhere to go. Imagine yourself in the backseat with nothing to do, stare at your feet with nothing feet. All those DVDs, all those DVDs in the cancer research shop. All those DVDs, how many are there? 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 All those DVDs. In the cancer research shop, all those DVDs. How many are there? 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 All those DVDs. In the cancer research shop, all those DVDs. How many are there? All those DVDs. Down the street where bargains lie, under a sign with a hopeful sky, stacks of stories sit and wait, faded covers, chipped up fate, heroes, heartbreaks, plots that twist, each one's a chance you can't resist. Second-hand movies.
Okay, so some interesting new stuff in. Yeah, lots of DVDs, obviously, and loads of box sets, all sorts of TV box sets. They've got more Blu-rays than they had last time. I actually picked up 2 Blu-rays. I picked up two Blu-rays, £4, £2 each. I think one of them is out of print. I checked it out on Amazon and eBay. I think it goes anywhere from, I don't know, £18 up to about £38, something like that. Anyway, so I picked those up. So yeah, yeah, we did well. We did well on the charity shop today. I can't say that much for Asda or the British Art Foundation, but at least we ended on a positive. Yeah. Okay, time to go home. I'll show you what I picked up today and anything that's been delivered. I am going to stop in Toby Carvery on the way home because I'm getting a little bit hungry. Now I am on Monjuro, but my injection was last Friday, so it gets to like the end of the week and then kind of like the hunger pains start coming back. I try to ignore them as much as I can. I have had a little bit of food today, but rather than going up to another dose like a 5 or a 7.5 or whatever, I can stretch it out. I might eventually microdose, so I might decide to buy a 5 and then just inject myself twice a week of 2.5. Yeah, 30 clicks each, like a Sunday and a Thursday, or maybe something like that. I'll look into that anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get a nice little healthy Toby Carvery, and I'll see you at home shortly. Okay, so back from the shops. I do have a little stack. What did I pick up? 7 things today. 8 movies, but seven items. Yeah, so pretty good day out there. Hope you enjoyed the little AI musical numbers that I threw in there. I got that idea from my good friend Jamie Powell, who sent me a Big Pauly song, and I thought, oh, maybe I should just have a go and see if I can create something. I don't think they're going to be any chart toppers, but it was a little bit different for a change. Yeah, it's always nice to mix it up every now and again. Okay, so as for the items that I've got, I've not had any deliveries. It's funny because when I watch a lot of other YouTubers, specifically American ones as well, they're always constantly getting packages in, like 5 or 10 packages a day. I mean, I know a lot of that stuff comes from the studios, but I don't order like that. I don't order that amount of stuff. You know, I just get the regular the new releases in. So probably one or two items, well, maybe 2 or 3 items a week. Not massive stacks and stacks, you know, and another video comes along. Oh, here's a massive pile of boxes that I've got to unbox that have come in. So I'm surprised they know where to put everything, especially the American BlueTubers. But I suppose they've got bigger houses, so they've got bigger rooms and bigger shelves. Anyway, I'm happy with what I get. Okay, so let's kick it off. Let's kick it off with one from CEX, which I saw. It's just sitting on the shelf there, and I figured to myself, oh, I have not seen that, and I always wanted to watch that. It's called Son of Rambo, or Rambo. Yeah, the best British comedy of the year, probably underneath there. Like 2007, this was. Yeah, it looks fun. I think, is it about a couple of kids that decide to recreate Rambo, you know, Stallone, in the back garden. So, and it's set in the 1980s, so that's pretty good, when I grew up. And I mainly got it because of Will Poulter's in it. So, you know, I find him hilarious in a lot of stuff that he does, especially We're the Millers. He was bloody hilarious in that. £1.50, so yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Just has one disc in there, of course. They're not the cleanest of discs. That's not a clean disc. That's got scuff marks and fingerprint marks, and yeah, so that's going to need a good clean. Hopefully it plays. Let's hope so anyway. What else did we get? Oh right, yeah, so we'll go back to CEX in a minute because I've got a couple of steel books. So down to cancer research, and for the first time in God knows how long, I picked up some Blu-rays in cancer research. I probably wouldn't have normally picked them up, but I saw these two and I figured it could be worth a go. So this one is called Harsh Times, with Christian Bale, Freddie Rodriguez and Eva Longoria, from the creator of Training Day. And I thought, grab that. It's Christian Bale, it'll be good. It says Christian Bale tears up the screen. So yeah, it was worth getting. I don't know too much about it. It looks like it could be some kind of maybe prison thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely worth picking up, that one. I can't say that I've ever seen that in any other shop, especially CEX. So there's one disc there. Again, some fingerprints from a charity shop, but you know, it's people picking them up and putting them down and that. So I'll give that a good clean. That was £2. I will replace the case because the case is all a bit scuffed and everything down there. So that's that one. Another one, because I've just recently been to the cinema to watch Eddington with Joaquin Phoenix, and I saw this and I thought that'd be good. Joaquin Phoenix, Philip Seymour Hoffman and Amy Adams, The Master. Never heard of it. But it won Joaquin Phoenix Actor of the Year and Philip Seymour Hoffman Supporting Actor of the Year. Yeah, written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. So I thought they had two absolutely fantastic actors. Well, I suppose three with Amy Adams. I don't think I've watched too much with her in, but the other two actors definitely. I don't know why, that kind of gave me like a James Dean type of vibe. So yeah, I'm not sure what it's about. It looks like it's something to do with World War II or a drifter. Yeah, so I'll definitely give this one a go, because very interested, especially with Joaquin Phoenix in it. I'm trying to build up the collection. There's the disc, and again, loads of fingerprints. Not too bad, it's just fingerprints really, so easily cleanable. Yeah, so those two pickups there for £2 each down at Cancer Research. So I'm happy with those. They did have a lot of other ones down there, but a lot of them I've got, and some of them I had no intention of being even interested in. Yeah, okay, on to the main releases of the week. I picked up The Conjuring. This is the 4K. Now, there is a steelbook. I don't mind this cover because it is glossy like that, and it's not the best image. It's not the artwork that I would have chosen for a 4K, so I don't know why they went with that artwork. This slipcover is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, though, unfortunately. It is a slim case. I'm probably going to rebuy the original Blu-ray Conjuring steelbook, the grey one with the tree in the house and the embossed title. I'll probably rebuy that, and I'll put the 4K disc inside it. Yeah, because I looked at the steelbook for this. It's the same artwork. It didn't look that good. Especially the back was a little bit lazy. So yeah, that's why I opted for the standard 4K. Anyway, so there we go. There is the front. As you can see, nice and glossy. Nice fingerprint magnet there as well. There is the spine, and there is the back. Hang on, should we take this off? Yeah, because I always forget to take these stickers off. Yeah, it was £19.99, which I'm happy paying that, as opposed to like £34 for the steelbook, where I really didn't like the steelbook artwork. Okay, so there we go. You probably already know this anyway, all the information, but that's what it looks like on the back there. And all the text specs. A little bit difficult to read because it's kind of like goldy coloured on black. But I do intend to revisit these Conjuring films before the new one comes out. So especially this one in 4K. And I want to re-watch the Enfield one as well. The third one I've not seen, so I'll probably just do it over maybe 2 or 3 days. Maybe 1 or 2 days. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. Again, because it had those really weird security tag things that they put on the back, makes it a little bit harder to get out. You know, get rid of the old plastic, because it's got just sellotape all the way around it. But I would rather them do that than use those spider hubs on anything, because I did see a few spider hubs on things in HMV, and the sides of the boxes were all pushed in, which is not what you want when you want to buy something. So there we go. So there is the case, and just one standard disc there with like a brownie coloured disc. Yep, so that's The Conjuring. I hope they come out with the second film in a 4K as well, and depending on the artwork for maybe that one, and if they re-release, they probably won't re-release the third one because that already came out in 4K. I do have that one on steelbook though, but I'll check out and see what the artwork's like. There we go. Yeah, and I went for that. I went for the standard MOA because I've only got The Conjuring 3 in the steelbook. Everything else I've got in MOA. You know, all the Annabelle films and the Nurse, the Nun, and the other one, the Lerona. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, next up, another pickup from HMV. I decided to pick up LILO and Stitch in 4K, and this is the 2-movie collection. To be perfectly honest, I much preferred this artwork than on any of the other releases. There was just too much white on those other releases, so to have a nice image from the original animation and also the new film as well, and I've not seen either of these films. I know this is considered a Disney classic. I did look it up because I didn't know whether it was just a standard Disney animated release or if it was part of the classics line, and it does fall under the Disney classics, although not. You don't hear people talking about Lilo and Stitch animated film that often, do you? Unless, of course, the new version's coming out. It's always, you know, Jungle Book, Snow White, Bambi, Dumbo, stuff like that. It's not like, or Lion King. It's not like Lilo and Stitch. You don't hear it that often. But anyway, I figured I'll pick those up. I can watch them back to back, as I didn't have any other previous ones. So there's the front. There is the spine. Again, the price, it was £39.99 because it's on 4K and it's both films. So there is a picture of the back. There we go. There is all the tech specs, and it's Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Nice slipcover there. And then again, there's the standard inside. So, same thing. I think I'm actually going to need a Bobby box cutter for this one. Because this one's got a bit more thicker tape on it than the other one. Yeah, I can actually feel all the sellotape on it. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, that is. I think they used the whole sellotape reel on this one. It's still like the bubbles and everything in it. Okay, so there we go. So there is the case. Okay, and do we have... Oh, blimey, how many discs have we got? Oh, because it's the 4K and the Blu-ray. Let's turn that round so I can read that. And turn that around so I can read that. Okay. Okay, right, okay. So we have the animated Lilo and Stitch there in 4K. And then we have the live action in 4K. And I presume that's actually the classic animated one in Blu-ray. And then that's the live action Blu-ray as well. Yeah. Normally they go 4K Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, but they just put the 4Ks all together. Excellent. So yeah, I can add that to my ever-growing Disney classics. I wish they would release a few more of the old Disney classics. Like they used to, with the old like diamond editions and everything. Anyway, there we go. So that's Lilo and Stitch, both films. Right, let's have a swig of the old water. Okay, so I had a £29 voucher from CEX. And I found these two steelbooks in CEX. And I figured, I want them in the collection. They are good. As long as they look good. And as long as there's no dents, no scratches and stuff like that. Because I won't buy a dented or scratched steelbook from CEX. That's why I don't really order steelbooks from the website. I prefer to look at them in hand. Yeah, so if you go through my entire steelbook collection, you'll probably find out of about 700 steelbooks, there's probably about one that's got a minor scratch on it. Anyway, let's have a look, see what we've got. Okay, so first of all, we've got Catch Me If You Can, the old Steven Spielberg film. Yeah, based on a true story. This is £22. As I said, I had a voucher. So realistically, I got that one for free. This is the 20th anniversary edition. It is a Blu-ray. And it also came in a plastic case as well. So whoever owned it before me actually put it in one of the plastic cases. So that's pretty cool. So obviously they looked after their stuff. There we go. I might actually use that. I can probably remove the stickers successfully and reuse that. Okay, so first of all, there is the J card. And I'm glad that it came with a J card. There's the title. There's all the specs and everything, all the information. Very nice, colourful steelbook. I like the design on this. Okay, so there we go. It's got a nice metallic finish to it as well, with old Leo and Tom on the cover there. Yeah, very nice. And there is the spine. And there is the back. Very nice. And it does go all the way around as well. And then artwork inside. Oh, that disc. So let me just show you the outside first. So there is the outside of the steelbook. So fits really nicely in with the theme of the film. You can just hear the music. You can just hear the music to that. There's the inside there. One disc as its Blu-ray. So one silver disc. It is a bit grubby, to say the least. Yeah, fingerprints, dirt, dust. So for someone that looked after the steelbook, it seems they may not have looked after the disc. But who knows? That could have been, maybe that was CEX, just messing about and keep taking it out when people want to look. Now, when I went in there and I said, can I have a look at those steelbooks, please? Again, they wouldn't hand them to me over the counter. The person literally had to come out from behind the counter and stand right next to me, blocking me from leaving the shop. So I think they must have some theft problems in there. The next one that I picked up, and I always wanted to pick this version up, but I never did when it first came out. And it is Midway. Yeah, it's the remake. Is it Roland Emmerich? Wasn't it Roland Emmerich? Yeah, it's Roland Emmerich. Yeah, there we go. I do have the 4K for this, the US import. I can't actually reach it because it's right over there, but that's what I decided. It is priced at 40 quid. I think I only paid about £35 for it, as I used the voucher, what was left over from the voucher. So there we go, The Incredible True Story. Yeah, 2019. It's the 4K and the Blu-ray. So there is an outer box. There is the spine. And we have the title on the top there as well. And we have a bit of stuff on the bottom there as well. And then on the back, there we have about the film there, a couple of shots there. All the tech specs. And then we have the steelbook. So there we go. That's a nice little outer casing. And the steelbook, I do like the steelbook. I would love to have had the steelbook with a title on it, because there is space to put a title. But it looks okay, actually. It does look okay. It's kind of like an arty action shot. So there we go. There is the front of the steelbook. So they could have put Midway along the bottom there, maybe in embossing. That would have been pretty cool. But there's the planes dive bombing. Again, there is the spine, and there is the back, so we get more of the action shot. Let's take this out. Okay, so as I say, we got two discs. Two discs because there's a 4K. Okay, so there we go. So there is the steelbook. Again, no dents, no scratches. And then we've got a shot of the interior there. You can't really see too much of it. It's one of the cast looking at like a map on the wall where the planes are. Okay, so 4K disc. There's the 4K disc. And then the Blu-ray. And both of these need a bit of a clean. So same artwork on both of those. And there's also a nice little booklet as well. The Real Heroes. It's called The Battle of Midway. So it looks like we have all about the soldiers, you know, all about the pilots, and a bit about the cast that actually played them in the film. Yeah, so what's his name? Scrine. Is it Ed Scrine? Ed Scrine, I think his name is. And he played the character of is it Dick Best? I think it's Dick Best. Yeah, and then all the other characters on there as well. So I must rewatch it. I haven't seen it for quite a while. So that goes in there very nicely. And then a nice slip box for it. Excellent. There we go. So that is it. That is all the pickups, all from today's Blu-ray hunt. So that was excellent. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Next week's Blu-ray hunt I'm hoping to do on Monday, because there's quite a few releases coming out. I am in hospital on the Sunday evening having my colonoscopy, and I'm going to be having the sedative. So hopefully I'll be okay to drive on the Monday, but I'll let you know. But anyway, till the next video, bye bye.